welcome back to the channel. Well, that was a really nice long weekend, and I seem to recall mentioning that we would tell you about our last load after we got back out this week. And we picked up at Daisy. We picked up a two-stopper, and we delivered the first stop in Oklahoma City at Nashville. Let's just say that we ended up getting 4 hours of detention pay for that load, because, yeah. After we got done there, our 10-hour break was up, and so we boogied on up. They had said our home load would be waiting for us in Frontenac at Sugar Creek, because of course, right? Surprisingly, those guys were on it. We only got 2 hours of detention there. It's never been that quick. We got to be home relatively early on Thursday. And
this is what we were scheduled for on Thursday.
Right. But then we went home and shenanigans ensued for the weekend, and we're not going to tell you any of that because that's secret squirrel stuff. You'll find out about that later. It's going to be a while. He did take our daughter on a ride. They rode their bikes together. She usually wants to get on our bike and sit in my seat, but I don't have a seat anymore. So she had to ride her own bike. And I'll give you 2 guesses where they went. The cigar lounge. Go figure. Of course, that'll be the last time they get to go to that particular cigar lounge because Freedom State Cigars is closing its doors. Oh, I'm sorry. Free State Cigars is closing its doors. Sadness. It was a really nice little place to go. That brings us to today.
Which is Tuesday.
We got our load assigned yesterday. We are headed down to Pryor, Oklahoma. We've been here a couple of times before, and it always just blows my mind. We are going to pick up a trailer load of cigarettes. And I know they have to exist because there's bunches of them in stores everywhere, but it still just blows my mind that we go to this little out-of-the-way place and pick up an entire trailer load of cigarettes. Well, she's just not happy with me, is she?
She's cold.
Yeah. 7 is a little grumpy this morning.
And after sitting for a while, it's cooled off quite a bit at nighttime, so the tires are a little stiff.
So after we get this load picked up, we are headed over to Carroll, Iowa to Furnibakken with it, and it has to be there when? Thursday? Oh, Wednesday, okay. Has to be there Wednesday. And then I think we are going to do everything in our power to get back over to the shop to get some maintenance done because our compressor is going out on the APU unit again, and we cannot keep the AC going. And when it's 40 degrees overnight, that's not so bad, but when it's 90 degrees during the day, it's not so good.
Well, even during a lot of the wintertime, we still run the air conditioner.
At night, yeah, sure do.
And especially for one of the southern states,
yeah,
we still need the air conditioner.
Right. There is something missing right here. His vent shade came really loose the other day, so we just pulled over and pulled it all the way off. And it's up there, waiting for the shop guys to get that put back on. And we've got a couple other little things. I think we're not quite ready for a grease job, so I don't know if we'll get that done or not, but yeah, we'll see. So it's sure to be an action-packed week. So let's go see what it brings. Well, good morning. That's that. And we have had enough excitement this morning to last the whole rest of the week. There was a shit ton of road closures and construction and stuff on 29 coming through St. Joe, so we ended up having to be detoured through downtown St. Joe. And just as we're getting to that part of town,
Car wreck.
crash, bang, boom.
Right beside us.
Yeah.
I watched the cars hit.
Yeah. One of those cars was parked on a bridge in the left lane where there is virtually no shoulder. Everybody was all right though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, because we're here in Carroll, Iowa, which is out in the middle of the state, we round a corner and there's a couple of dogs hauling ass across the street.
Almost took out a little, looked like a French bulldog and a boxer.
You know, I've been on the hunt for a particular flavor of popcorners for a very long time. Let's just say today, the hunt is over. I found them again, finally. I wrote the company an email. They sent me a coupon for a free bag.
Which
So-
does no good if you can't find the damn thing.
Yeah. She's like, oh, goody, you got a coupon for a free bag, but it's expired. I was like, damn. Isn't that just my luck?
They're not that great.
Yeah, they're not that great. I'll go back to the purple. But like I said, we've had all the excitement that we need. Hopefully we'll be back on the road soon, and we'll see you later. I had soup for dinner last night, and I don't know about y'all, but when we have soup, we like to have a little bread with it. Well, we're at a truck stop, so what do? Sometimes you can go in and buy a loaf of bread, but
That's really expensive.
did you know that you can just go buy a loaf of bread from Subway? I think it costs us $1.50. Yep. And you can get flavors. So, as you know, we went to Kaiser and we got our APU worked on. Pretty sure they replaced the compressor again, but I don't really know. And so far, so good on the AC. We also got our next load yesterday. We are going to Washington. It's 1,500 miles from where we picked up to where we're delivering. And we have about 4 days to make it. It's currently Thursday, and we don't have to deliver until like
Early Monday morning.
so. Here's looking at the fall countryside going west. It is now Monday morning and we have made delivery on that load. And since we talked to you, we had just gotten out of the shop for our APU. And I was saying how good and how happy I was with the fix. It went downhill real quick. The next day after our last video, it shit the bed again in a big way. Let's see, we got our next load. We're picking up just outside Pasco, Washington.
Tyson?
And, yeah, they needed the trailer that we brought, so we wait.
They probably won't start loading until 3 o'clock this afternoon. It's 7:30 in the morning.
So we got
We're
some
gonna
time
be
to
here
go.
all day.
Yeah, and because we're here for the day, I mean, we've rented cars at the Pasco airport before. We can get the semi down there, and it's really not that much of a challenge. But we need to clean house and do laundry.
Doing laundry.
So, boo, no fun for us. We're just gonna stay here and do the responsible thing.
Yeah, boy. Is that truck stop all day?
Yeah. Psych. We're not responsible. Why would we ever be responsible? The big difference this time is that usually we go looking for cigar lounges, but since somebody got a new motorcycle, we're going to all the gear
motorcycle
shops.
shops now. And we are at the next one already.
Yep. So excuse us while he goes and tries on helmets. Well, good morning. Yeah, remember that whole thing about being irresponsible adults? First thing this morning when he gets up at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to stay in bed. And he says, no, excuse me, no, you have to return the car. So now I'm up against my will, and my brain is only firing on about 2 cylinders. I drive over to the airport to return the car, except that I can't follow my GPS and I go the wrong way. And then realize that I can't read anything without my reading glasses on, so I don't know what exit it wants me to take. Then I get over there and I park the car, make sure I grab my purse, get out, lock the car, walk in. So I put the key in the drop box, go out, get in the truck, because he's pulled through to get me. Get in the truck and off we go. Almost 10 miles and I realized, hey dumbass, I left my phone in the car. We go back, I go over to a ticketing agent because it's the only people there, and they send out the security guard, and he's like, this happens all the time. Your choices are to wait till they get in, and then
5 hours.
you can make arrangements to have them ship the phone to you.
Nope.
Yeah. Or you can call a locksmith.
About $100. Her and the cop come back. So I asked him, I was like, do you have the tools to break into a car? We're not supposed to do that. I was like, if you let me use the tools, I'll do it. I did. I broke into the car, grabbed her phone, locked the car, Took the stuff back. Here we are.
So, but we are headed back to Council Bluffs. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning, and we have to be in Council Bluffs on Thursday. So, in the meantime, enjoy the scenery. Good morning. Just riding along in our automobile, and right before we take this exit here,
Just blew a trailer tire.
boom! I look back just in time to see the whole entire tread just peel off like a banana skin. So we're gonna pull over here and see if there's any damage to the trailer back there and see about getting a replacement put on it. On our way over here, though, there's this going out on the freeway. We haven't had a super great morning, but that guy, those guys, they had a really bad day. So we're gonna pull into this gas station and take a look at what we got going on back in the back of the trailer. Hang on just a minute. Yeah.
Call the company and tell them.
So after the guy fixed our tire, we sat there in that dirt lot for about 2 hours.
Yeah.
And it took him less than 30 minutes to fix that tire and get us back on the road. And that was all great and fine. First thing in the morning, he says, according to my calculations, barring anything, catastrophic, we should make it there with about an hour to spare.
Does hitting the deer count as catastrophic?
It didn't disable us, and there's no mechanical damage that we can see.
I got a hole in my bumper.
She boogered up the front of the truck. Yeah, about 4 a.m. Yep, there was just, had that deer in the headlights look, and then she didn't.
I zigged and she didn't zag.
Yeah.
130-pound deer in an 80,000-pound semi. Yeah, it's easy who's going to win that one. Get back to the yard. First thing I do is run the truck through the wash because they're not going to touch it otherwise.
It's a biohazard. He's still missing his
my
vent shade.
I don't have it yet.
Let's get the grease job done, get the hole in the bumper fixed, and maybe possibly look at getting the APU fixed again because it's still boogered up too. So if this trip has been nothing, it has been adventurous. All the stuff that happened this week, we were busy beavers. With that, we are going to head up to the yard, and whatever happens, you'll have to wait till the beginning of next week's video to find out what exactly does happen. Because, that's next week's adventure. What do we always say?
Like, share, and subscribe.
Tell all of your friends, but in the meantime, thanks for watching. See you back.